later. We are now near Lille in France. We are driving to Calais, and we've already seen a lot of English cars. I think they're all going to take the ferry. I stopped to put some fuel in the van, and it hurts. Like in France fuel is quite expensive, as expensive as in Italy. While when we were in Austria, it was really cheap, and to go to the fuel station, I wouldn't say it was a happy time, but you know, it was kind of cool to be able to put that much fuel for that little money. Do you sometimes get those moments where you kind of think about where is the energy coming from, whether you are taking a shower or whether you're driving? And it's kind of mind-boggling when you think about the amount of, because all of this is planned, like at least petrol, like how many trees and plants lived and died, and how much organic matter and how much energy of the sun are in one drop of petrol. It's just mind-boggling. Have I ever told you that after a little bit that I drive, I just get a little bit mad, a little bit crazy, and if I stop like at a service station, I need to dance a little bit just to scroll myself off, because it's boring, really. It's boring. And when you're bored, your mind goes, at least mine does, and this is why I'm talking a lot, I guess, to my camera in my car. Then when we get to England, it's going to be another 5 or 6 hours on the M1, which is the road that goes from London to maybe Edinburgh. I don't know where it stops, but it's like straight road that crosses all England in vertical. And the problem with like all in Europe, there are stations where you can stop and have a rest and go to your toilets and stuff. And in England, it's something that drives me crazy. You can't sleep at service stations in the motorway. It's always like 2 hours maximum stay, and you have to pay 20 to 22 euros to stay in the parking, which I think I mean, I get it in a way. You don't want people to just hang out, but who would want to hang out in a service station for like more than a day? It's horrible. And people need their sleep. Like if you don't feel like driving 2 hours, maybe it's not enough for you. You need to sleep more, and you have to pay just to park in a parking next to a road. I don't like that. Because as well, for me, service stations are kind of a safety net. If I can't find any parking anywhere, or like I'm near a big city on the suburbs of a city, then you can use service stations to, you know you can go there if you can't find anything better, and at least you'll have toilets in the morning if you need them. You will need them. But yeah, in England you can't stay there overnight, which is a shame. Bonjour. Merci. Au revoir. got my wellies on. Let me show you. Woohoo! Those are must. If you come into England, you need your wellies. And if you don't know, wellies are just rubber boots that you wear when you go walking, because it's always muddy. And ooh, look at that sky. So we're gonna go and get some fuel, and then maybe stop for a little snack, maybe. And if there is one thing that I love, sorry, I'm chewing I have a candy. If there is one thing that I love when I go into a new country, is probably the first thing I do is to go at a shop, a grocery shop, and see what they sell. And I always like taking you know, new things and stuff. And of course I already know what English shops are like, but I can't avoid but going to get all my favorite snacks as soon as I get to a country. This is a bird watching area, and there were quite a few people looking at birds, and I always wonder, it's always men that have not, I mean, I'm sure there are women that love birds, but anytime there's a bird watching area, I've never seen a woman. It's always men with their binoculars looking for birds. So I wonder, what is it about birds that is so fascinating for men? I did stop for a little while in front of a panel that said which birds are what, and I've tried to recognize a few, and I did. I mean, one, the coot, which is probably the easiest one, and the only one that I could see without binoculars. Let's go!